Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I'm dear darling, and shall we see what's going on in our lovely island of Fawnhallow today. Good evening everyone. Right now it is 1:18 AM on what will be Monday 29th of December 2025. Breakfast by the sea? Sure, why not? Yeah, we're just busting out a lot of different customizations today, pre-recorded episodes, because I am not here to record these as is. So we're basically doing as many as I can. I've also been thinking ahead to like the New Year's episode, what am I going to do with that? I actually think I'm going to record slightly out of order, to be honest. I think I'm going to do 29, 30th, 1st, 2nd, that's the next two, and then 31st I'm going to record separately because I want to do New Year's countdown, to be honest. But it doesn't make sense to do it otherwise. Anyway, I chose this one specifically to use. Which map is it? This map. Because I looked at it when we were doing the last customization and I was like, what could even go there? And then I remember I saw that one of like beachside breakfast. No, seaside breakfast. And I'm like, that seems perfect for this acreage. Granted, I don't know how much of it we're going to keep outside compared to inside, but I suppose that's for us to find out, really. Anywho, yeah, let's give it a go. Let's do some, like, I feel like we're hitting a pretty decent pace of these customizations. I think if anything, I'm getting distracted in between recording them. But this will probably be the last one I do for today. Maybe. I might do one more. We'll try and do one more, I think. But yeah. Okay, I didn't even look at what the options were. Or how much we put inside, how much we put outside. Well, I think Sandy Beach makes a lot of sense. Tropical Vista. White window paneling. To try and make it look like a cafe, you know. And then what I want to do is for classic, use the wooden deck rugs to delineate this area. And then we've got to figure out what we're going to do for the rest of this. I guess we're not going to have a full-on kitchen area, I don't think, but we probably could have, like, ice cream and dessert, like a sort of buffet conga line. Of items to eat, you know, salad, dessert, ice cream. That's kind of what I want. It's like a kind of like you do it yourself, right? Do it yourself is not really the right phrasing for it, but like you take your own food, right? You want ice cream display. That's the final one, and then we can have some sort of. I was thinking more of a patio, yeah. These style of tables, these bistro tables. I guess we'll do white and yellow, really. Like we have one over here. I don't know if we want these sort of tables. These sort of chairs. I guess we will use these sort of chairs. Do they come in yellow? They do come in yellow. Just to sort of give the impression of the seating that will be out here. Because we don't really have enough space to do a lot of this. So maybe we should save those ones for outside. We should keep smaller ones for inside. And maybe this is where we do the coloration to match Keaton's aesthetic. Yellow and blue like this. Have one up here, have one up here. Maybe shift them down just a little bit. Put one here, put one slightly off center. I can kind of see that. And then I think having a serving cart is a nice idea. Pure white. And then the food items themselves. A cup of coffee. A veggie sandwich. Being delivered. I think a cup of coffee. Makes a lot of sense actually. Keep it simple. And then over here they're having pull apart bread? Sure. Entranceway like this. I want sort of bright yellow sun. Beach. Maybe that's too much. Maybe we'll leave it natural like this. Au natural. What other stuff do we sort of want around? I definitely do want music. And maybe that's something that you just pop over here. Does that make any sense whatsoever? Not really. It would be really nice if there's a wall-based music player. Feels like it would just be a lot more convenient, to be honest. It also feels like this is just a bit empty over here. Like you kind of need space over here to do these things. I don't know if it's like a tray dispenser or something we can have, right? Oh, there is a busing station. Maybe we take ice cream out for this. Like, wait, I got an idea. You do this, and then I saw it, a frozen drink machine. Because who wouldn't want that? You know, on a hot summer day like this. What is the recommended outfit for you? Aloha shirt? Okay, I guess that makes sense. Certainly, sunglasses. I don't know if I want to do a aloha shirt. That seems a bit boring. Like, what else can we do which is a bit interesting? I want it to feel summery, of course. But I want it to somehow feel a bit... I don't know. I want less holiday vibes and more sort of like... More sort of like what vibes? I don't know. Oh, we should have definitely put Rooney in a fitness tank. Oh well, a bit late now. Oh yeah, actually, honestly, kind of dig that. Honestly, he kind of rocks that as well. But this is kind of sick. It's like, because a Hawaiian t-shirt to me feels like, oh, tourist vibe, which is not what I want. We want, like, he's lived here, you know, he moved here in his 20s or something, or he's grown up by the beach his entire life, and he was like, you know what, I'm going to make people's day. I'm going to open up a shop here. So I'm thinking like brunch hours, you know, something like that. Weather? I guess summer makes most sense. I want like the chalet house, I think, here. I want it to be quite expansive. Be like, why are the colours so vibrant? Like yellow, that's too bright. I want the cafe sign, I guess out here. It's not an option. Wow, there's actually very few items over here. So it's actually white. I think we'll do yellow though. But this is a business, so he's certainly got maximised. the amount of deck chairs which are out and about. So we do this, shift them all up one, shift this back one, just to give it a bit of variation. And then we want some seating out here too. So I was thinking, as I said, this bistro table. That's not right colour in the slightest. Which we don't do inside, mainly because there's not enough room. But we can do a couple of them outside. What we did these bright blue chairs. Is it a bit crowded like this? Probably. But it's a popular spot, you know. People just love the breakfast sandwiches over here. And if that's the case, can you blame them? That thing is, I don't know what... Is it called a cafe sign, maybe? Some part of me says it's called a cafe sign. It does not seem like it's called cafe sign. Maybe it's just called sign. Standing shop sign. Okay, no wait, I want this one. Menu chalkboard. Because this one feels the most seaside-esque for me. What he sent me. Put that there. What else can we put to the side? I don't really know. Maybe another busing station makes a lot of sense. It's a bit boring to reuse the item, but... It is a cafe after all. And then I think... You know, you get a palm tree or two in here. To really give the beach vibes. But at the end of the day, it is a business. I think that's that. I was going to do more, but I'm like, you know, sometimes less is more. Sometimes this is all you need. So, I think we're good. I don't think there's anything else to really add. Past customization, turn around to be honest, but there's nothing really else we need to add, I think. We nailed exactly what we needed to do. Maybe I should have put more seagulls in or spread them out a bit more, but whatever. Nice. There you go. So it's sort of like a self-service place. But if I were to do more customizations, I would give them more of a chefy sort of thing. Actually, wait, no. Let me put you over here. I want you to smell the coffee. But he doesn't have his own kitchen over here, so... Does that kind of work? Maybe. Yeah, I'm heading back. What do we think about that, Keaton? Pretty good? Nice little beachy vibe. I think I did that a few times at like a beach restaurant or something like that. Like a little bit longer. Let's see how many more I feel like up for doing. There's a lot of gym ones over there, which is a bit annoying, so I'm going to wrap this episode up here. If you have been watching, thank you very much. It's been Animal Crossing New Horizons. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see you again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.